my beautiful people? It is your boy Charlesmaurice coming at you with another video. And in today's video, I'm excited to introduce a new segment called Self-Talk Sunday. Self-Talk Sunday is just about being a little bit more motivational, being able to help you guys out with some of the things that you may face or some of the things you may want to do in life. So I'm here today on this Sunday to share with you how to find your passion. And when I say passion, I'm not definitely saying you need to have it certainly nailed down to a T of what you want to do. You know, finding your passion is something that's very difficult to do. So let me just start off with a little timeline. Just a little background about myself. I initially went to college to be a doctor or anesthesiologist or an anesthesiologist assistant, better known as a physician assistant. So I did all sorts of prerequisites in high school and in the beginning stages of college just to get myself prepared for the medical world. And I, thought, at 23, at my age now, that I'd be applying for medical school, but that actually turned out wrong. And if you are familiar with my channel, you already know that I actually graduated with a bachelor's degree in broadcasting and new media, which is communication. So my whole perspective changed, and I sort of found my way and kind of found my passion, and knew that my passion was more so entertainment rather than being a doctor. So just some tips: you have to almost be willing to sacrifice some of the things that that you might not need in your life, or some things that might cloud your judgment, whether that be friends, sex, alcohol, partying, going out. You really have to nail down to a T what is your biggest distraction, and then kind of cut it from your life. And once you do that, I know it might seem kind of tough, but once you sacrifice something, you're going to be able to really find yourself and really devote more time to learning more about yourself. So that's something that you should do, is really kind of cut down those distractions and really focus on what it is that you might want to do. And if you don't know what you want to do, the amazing thing about college or secondary education, or not even if you have a college degree, is that there are so many programs that you can do and take up to figure out if you like it or if you don't like it. I know, in college, my major offered a vast amount of classes in the business, and I had to take it. I had to take a PR class, I had to take a graphic design class, I had to take a production class, I had to take a radio production class, I had to take an on-air class, I had to take a broadcast writing class, and it really made me well versed and really made me figure out and nail down what it is I want to do. So what I would want you to do is to go out there and figure out exactly what it is that you want to do, whether that's looking and going old school, looking at newspapers, finding different ads. I know here in Omaha we have this place called Do Space, where they will literally teach you programs. If you don't know programs, they'll teach you how to use Adobe Illustrator, they'll teach you how to use Photoshop or Premiere Pro, or how to work a camera or how to work your cell phone. There's so many different ways that you can figure out what your passion is. If it's sports, if you already play sports, you already know that sports is your passion. You have to really try a whole bunch of different things and literally fail at a whole bunch of different things and see what you like the most and see what really sticks out to you. I did an internship that was more about videography, and I came out of it having more knowledge and wanting to know more about taking pictures and doing photography. So that just goes to show you that you never really know what's out there unless you go out there and you just get in your community and you take part and you actually do things and be a part of things to figure out exactly what you want to do and what is your overall passion. So you really have to be not afraid to fail, which brings me into one of the last topics, which is fear. And fear is kind of different from phobias. Like me, I'm scared of snakes. That's almost a phobia. But fear of the things that are just in your mind. So I could do a whole nother video on fear, but just to kind of touch on it. So fear, you have different fears. You might be scared to move. You might be scared to move to a different city. You might be scared to take that job, or you might be scared to apply for that job. So what you really have to do is, tell your mind that, hey, this is something that I need to do to, have this great experience. It can either go wrong, it can be a lesson learned, and you can learn and grow and move on from it, or it could be something that you like and you gain experience, and then you're able to put that on a resume and go apply for that big job out in LA or New York or Chicago or wherever you want to be. You know, you really can't, you know, take away from yourself. You have to really utilize yourself to its fullest capacity. So meaning that, okay, if you want to do a whole bunch of million different things, who's to stop you from doing those things? Fear. And you know, I always tell people, you know, one of my favorite mottos is, if it makes your gut hurt, then go for it. If it's something that feels woozy and quoozy and you get nervous about it and you're like, oh, should I do it or should I not do it? Then that means you go out there and you do it, because once you do that, you're going to come out a better individual. It's only a win-win situation. Yeah, you might fail. Yeah, you might not do good at it. Yeah, you might start off kind of slow at it. But at the same time, you're going to learn so much about yourself in the process, and you're going to be able to use those skills later on in life, especially like for those of you guys who are just graduating college or graduating high school, because I know it's that time. It's really important to just try a whole bunch of different things, put fear in a lockbox and throw it out the window and never look back at it, because don't let fear stop you from getting in the way of yourself. You know, you have to really focus on doing things for yourself. You know, like write things down, do things that, you know, you might not normally have to do. If you have goals, make those goals, because set those goals, because once you set them, you're gonna come out a better individual overall. Like me, I write all kinds of things down. I write down my goals and all the things that I want to do. Like, here's things that I enjoy doing, and I made a list. I put things that I want to do, made a list. Things that I am good at, I made a list, just so that I am aware and I have a constant reminder of all the things that I like and want to do and want to experience at, and things that I might have failed at and things that I might be good at. So, you know, the takeaway from this Self-Talk Sunday, which is this new segment, is to really focus on yourself and find your passion and try a whole bunch of different things. You won't regret it at all. The only thing that you will regret is if that you didn't do and take those risks. So throw fear out the door and let it be. And that's going to be my spiel today. It got a little heavy, but I do want to apologize because it did get a little heavy. But you know, if you like videos like this, be sure to comment down and let me know what you like about the video. What should I talk about next Self-Talk Sunday? And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. You can also click the little notification bell so that you're notified every time I get a video. And until next time, I'll see you. It's Charlesmaurice, and I am out.